What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chef Don Don, and I am coming to you with our Mathis Family Matters review. This is going to be season 1, episode 5. This is Mathis Family Camping, honey. So this is a very good episode, y'all. This episode pretty much starts off. First of all, I am so sorry. When y'all come in the chat, please, please, please hit that like button and make sure that you do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss anything. And also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss anything as well. But let's get on into the review. So we start off this episode with Kamara and Judge. They are going on a camping trip, right? So they're in a camping store, and Judge is still, he kind of having um, his doubts about the camping trip, right? So Kamara says that the family is used to going on lavish trips, 5-star trips to Jamaica and Dubai and such. They doing it like they supposed to be doing it. It's the Mathis family. But anyway, so Kamara wants to do something different. So she wants to go camping. So her and Ryan are going to host this camping trip, right? So Judge kind of says he'd rather be in Detroit, baby, because he know what he gonna get. Whereas if he going camping, baby, he don't know what he gonna get. So he he then talks about some s'mores, and he ends up calling them some snores and saying uh that he's gonna be making some snores with Miss Nora. Let me tell y'all something, Miss Nora, Nora. Baby, she reads all of them down. Do you hear me? I love Nora. We're gonna get into what she be saying here in just a little bit, but Nora is so funny. So Judge, again, he don't know about this camping trip, and we pin over to him and Mama Linda getting ready for the camping trip, and we see that Mama Linda reveals to us that Judge has packed a Versace shirt, y'all. A Versace shirt to put on while he camping. And I just have to say, I love their relationship. They are just everything to me. So Elliot and Greg, then everybody meets at Kamara's house, and so Elliot and Greg bring their dogs, right? So they question him why they bring the dogs or whatever. So Greg then kind of compares his dogs to Kamara and Ryan's babies, Nora and the baby. And so Kamara's like, don't be comparing my kids to your dogs now. So then Judge wants to drive on the camping trip, but they ain't having it, right? So Kamara husband Ryan is driving one, and then Mama Linda and Judge is in the other, right? And so Judge then he then lets us know that he's excited about the trip because it's actually something different, right? Something that they're not really used to doing. And I will have to say that I'm glad that this wasn't no like tent type of camping trip, because then I wouldn't be able to go on that type of trip. I wouldn't be able to go on that type of trip. And you do have people who go on RV trips or I'm sorry, camping trips and have an RV, and they still want to camp out every night out with that without being in an RV. So I never really understood that, but I guess to each his own, honey. So anyway, the family then arrives to the camping ground, and Elliot has to work. And so Judge, of course, Judge is petty. He is so he is so petty. So he yells out loud, talking about, um, "I'll keep everybody quiet. I'll make sure I keep everybody quiet." And so then Greg says, "Well, listen, if Elliot gets fired from his job, then we moving back in with y'all. So you might want to keep it." And so Judge was saying he keeping him from getting fired. I love this family, y'all. I love this family. So they get to the campground, and then so Amir then asks, "What's the number two rule?" Of course, we know what the number two means, and so they say, "Well, let's use the RV RV number two to do the number two. And Ryan and Kamara like, we ain't having that, baby. We is not having that. So Jay then says, go on behind the tree. Baby, that's that country stuff. Y'all, I am from the country. I am deep, deep, deep from the country. And listen, I'm not no camper either. I'm more of a pretty boy, as you can tell. So this camping thing wouldn't went well with me either. If we had to, especially camp outside, I had some friends that was telling me they wanted to do that, and I was like, no. One night, maybe I can get away with it, but to be doing it 2 and 3 nights, no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. We're not even finna play that game. So, um, so then they get their assignments from Kamara. So Judge is on granddad duty with Nora. Jade is the co-host, is on the co-host committee, and Ryan is on safety patrol, honey. And so he gets some wild, he gets some type of urine or something, and Amir spills it on himself. And so they like, we we ain't having it. But Ryan does sound like he's one that, keeps the family safe. So Amir and Greg are the cleaners with picking up trash and making sure that the RVs inside of the RVs are clean, right? So everybody then does their assignment and everybody is ready to eat, but not Kamara. Kamara want to play a couple of games, baby, before she is ready to eat, honey. Like, why y'all so ready to eat? So then everybody in the family pretty much calls Kamara the, the mini version of Mama Mathis, baby. She is the mini version of Mama Mathis. Elliot finally gets off of the call, and so Elliot comes over, and they have given him the title of the chef. Now listen to me. During this review, I am gonna give Elliot his props because I am a chef too. Now, when I cook for my family and it is like a family get together, I'm not charging my family for a family get together, right? Because that's my family. If the food is there and I'm cooking the food, then I'm cooking the food. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine cooking and what Elliot had to cook in. That's all I'm about to say. And then we're going to give into that in just a minute. But I had to give my props to Elliot for being a chef on the trip. So Kamara gives teams and the team captains and of course their names. So we got the big bosses, which is the captain, which is Greg, and then we have Mama Elliot, Mama Linda, and Judge on that team, and then the Black Unicorns is Kamara, Nora, Ryan, Amir, and Jade. So they competitive, honey. So Judge wants to be on Ryan's team because he feel like he the only one that got real good sense. Now, the only reason why he's saying that is because he know that Ryan will protect him. But I really feel like Judge really, really likes Ryan, of course. But anyway, the first game is a potato sack race, right? In a relay race. And so it's so cute because you then see Judge and Nora going back and forth saying that their teams are going to go down. And so Nora says, well, your team is going to go down with that fat belly. Baby, it be your own kids, your grandkids, your nieces, and your nephews that will read you down, honey. Nora is hilarious, y'all. I literally put that in my notes. Nora is hilarious. They are a very competitive family, and you can definitely see that Nora is going to be very competitive. She's competitive right now. So during the relay race, Mama Linda falls, right? And so Nora laughs, honey. Nora think that is so funny. So Judge gets in his, and they was like, "This ain't no crip walk." Um, And then, so of course, he cheats, but the Black Unicorns win the race, right? So Nora says that she didn't push her grandma down because they tried to accuse her of pulling her grandma down. And she said that her grandma fell because her grandma is a loser, honey. Y'all, they need to show Nora more often on this show, baby, because she is hilarious. So Ryan is definitely going to keep the family safe. Elliot has begun cooking for the family, and the family has started a fire. Greg says that Elliot is the only one working, and he's working on a two-eye stove, and he is cooking for this entire family. Everybody is ready to eat, so they're kind of rushing Elliot just a tidbit. And the kitchen is small, and it's about the size of the bathroom, of course, because it's in a small RV. So everybody starts making s'mores, and so Mama Linda makes the comment and says, "We're gonna have dessert before." So then we pin over to how Kamara and Ryan actually met. They met in high school, and then after grad school, Ryan moved to LA, and they have been married for about 5 years now. Everyone thinks that Judge and Ryan are very, very similar in a lot of ways, and I will say that I really think that they have like a real deep and cool connection. Like I really like them too. I really do like them too. Um, so Greg finally, he came, he a little iffy, and this is where I say, I salute Elliot, because Greg is saying like Elliot is in there cooking and the family is playing games. But little did Greg know, Elliot was saying that he was a little bit peaceful in there, other than it probably being a little hot and a little stuffy in there, and all of that. He said it was a little bit peaceful because he couldn't hear them rushing and all of that kind of stuff, right? Because that's one of the most frustrating things when you cooking for family and family rush you into making the food. Like, give me time because I got to put my craft into this, baby. You over here talking about uh all this nonsense, baby. I got to make sure this food is right. Don't be rushing me. Do not rush me. That is one thing you do not do to a chef. I don't care who the chef is cooking for. Do not rush the chef. That's why, honestly, I can't be on no competition or nothing like that because I don't want you to rush me because I want to be able to give my all. And my all may take a little bit longer than everybody else's. So that's why I can't do the competition shows. Although I do understand the fun out of it, but that's pretty much why I can't do it. So, Greg got a little bit of an attitude, and I'm loving the attitude. Let me tell you guys something. Greg and Elliot, they are a really awesome couple to me. And they've been together for 5 years as well. So, um, they end up playing like charades, and then Greg's charade is really like defending Elliot for cooking by himself. And um him pretty much just being in that little hot stuff kitchen cooking by himself while the family is playing games. So Elliot, I salute you, man. I appreciate you so much for cooking for the family. So Greg gets a little bit upset even more, and he then walks off and says he'll see everyone tomorrow. But he's upset because he wants everyone to leave Elliot some food, right? So then Greg reacts and says that he was hungry. Baby, I am the same way. When I don't eat, when I'm hungry, baby, I don't act right. So make sure you give me some food when I'm hungry. But Elliot says again that it was peaceful with him and his tequila. And so everyone packs up for the night, right? So then we on to the next day. Next day, Jade and Judge is up early asking for some coffee. The family starts rapping, and Nora saves the screen again with one of her jokes in her entire confessional. Y'all, I love me some Nora. I love this family. And I keep telling y'all, I really want y'all to support this family. This show does come on E, and it does come on Sunday nights. So please make sure that you tune in to this show because, like I said, it is a great show. It gives positivity, but um it also gives real life stuff as well. Like this is them doing a potato sack race. Like I really did enjoy this episode. So y'all, please make sure you are tuning in. Please like this video and make sure that you tune in to my channel throughout the day. I will be dropping more and more videos. Also, again, please like this video. And if you would like to give to the channel, you can at the Cash App below. Um, Again, y'all support this family because honestly, I feel like they are like my family. Like they're so dope. They're so dope. I really love this family. So, and y'all, let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, my day was made because, well, last week, Carlos King followed me on Twitter. This week, Greg Jr. followed me. And then Judge Mathis followed me. Y'all, like, that was so dope to me. That meant a lot because I've been riding for this show and I've really been supporting this show and I don't plan on stopping. I really hope that they get renewed for season 2 because again, it does show the positivity, but it also shows the realness. Like that's what we need. Like Sunday nights is now Black TV nights because we have Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and Mathis Family Matters. So y'all, let's support. Let's please support Mathis Family Matters only on E on Sunday night. It does come on at 10 Eastern Time, 9 Central Time. Y'all, I appreciate it. Again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit those notification bells. And again, I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.